Earlier this summer, we told you about an effort by workers at Chipotle in Augusta to unionize. Shortly thereafter, the national company permanently closed that store, citing staffing shortages.
Now, this issue is taking center stage in Washington as members of Congress hold a hearing on labor organizing and recent issues across the country. News Center Maine's Sean Stackhouse reports.
For more than 3.5 hours Wednesday, members of Congress heard testimony about a growing push by workers around the country to unionize.
Workers who try to organize today have to jump through repeated hoops of fire.
One person who says they've been jumping through those hoops is Brandy McNeese, co-founder of Chipotle United, the group that wanted to unionize workers at the Chipotle restaurant in Augusta.
It speaks to how far this campaign has moved just in a couple of months.
Back in June, McNeese and the Augusta employees filed a petition with the National Labor Relations Board asking to hold a union election. Shortly after, Chipotle permanently closed the store, citing staffing shortages. Those former workers now say Chipotle has blacklisted them from being hired at different locations, which has some members of Congress pushing back.
Chipotle is also another chain that, again, is seeing this same phenomenon.
The insidious nature of the Maine situation is you have a place that gets closed as soon as a petition gets filed.
Chipotle has not responded to our request for comment. The hearing focused on several union-related discussions, including the effort to unionize a Starbucks in Maine as well. No members of Congress from Maine sit on the Education and Labor Committee, but Representative Joe Courtney of Connecticut raised Congresswoman Shelley Pingree's concerns.
Up in Maine, again, another successful Starbucks organizing drive, and the business immediately dramatically cut the store hours.
Employees at the Biddeford location closed the store and went on strike over it last week. A barista from the first Starbucks to unionize in Buffalo, New York, also spoke during the hearing about union-busting attempts in her area. Leaders hope increased funding for the National Labor Relations Board and the passage of the Protecting the Right to Organize, or PRO Act, by the Senate can strengthen workers' right to unionize. Organizers like McNeese are hopeful these conversations in Washington can spur change.
Incredible that lawmakers are recognizing what we are dealing with on a daily basis.
Sean Stackhouse, News Center, Maine.
And members of Chipotle United have partnered with the Service Employees International Union to help form the Maine Labor Alliance. McNeese says that organization will help employees at businesses across Maine form unions.